Same market, same farmer, 20 times the revenue. This video is all about how farmer Ray Tyler cracked the farmer's market code.
I used to make $800 at this market. Now I can make $20,000 on a summer morning. This past summer, I want to make $16,000 in 2 or 3 hours.
One morning, $16,000 in sales. This is how he did it.
So when I started at this market, we struggled for about a year or two, but I saw that there was potential. I just needed to learn what they wanted. So we would get a lot of people interested in what we're doing, that was cool, but they just weren't interested in what we were having.
Ray was driving 2.5 hours each way for $800. The math wasn't working.
I started to pay attention to just what other vendors were doing, what customers were buying. And so I saw this popcorn vendor, and he was selling popcorn in these long tube bags, about 18 inches, 20 inches tall. It looked really cool. Wouldn't that be cool if that was to do with lettuce?
That observation would transform his entire business.
Previously, was selling all my salad mix in clamshells. I was selling a few pounds that way. So I found some bags that looked similar, filled them with 1 pound, offered for $10 a bag, $10 a pound, and sold out. Man, this is amazing. We used to sell that loose on the booth, but then a new market that we tried to sell to, they did not like it loose. They wanted it in a bag, which we did not like because that increased our post-harvest labor. What we found out, this kind of bleeds a little bit into sales, but we were only selling maybe 25 heads of lettuce a week at the market, which was terrible. Like I need to sell a few hundred. Once we put them into bags and we labeled with our just black and white laser, just easy label, we had the varieties, so say it was panisi lettuce or butter lettuce or whatever it was, our farm information, then we were able to increase our sales to 400 heads of lettuce a week simply by putting them in bags.
But packaging was just the beginning. Next came the labels.
So one thing that happens is that people buy lettuce, they take it to their house, they invite someone over, there's my name on the bag, and they come see me the next Saturday or 2 Saturdays over. They say, hey, I was at a friend's house and best lettuce I ever had in my whole life. And I've been looking for you guys. And so they saw us because the name was on our bag. Anytime someone's like, hey, do you have a business card? No. But you can buy a head of lettuce and there's our information. Okay, I'll do that. We would have organic signs and they would still ask us if it's organic. But now it's like they look at that and it says organic. No one asks us that question anymore. Since I put this big word organic on our label, not one person has asked me for, not free to do this. It does take time. You're looking at this probably added 2 hours a week to our post-harvest work. But the return on that investment was 20-fold.
2 hours of labeling per week, 20 times the return on investment.
If you want to increase your sales, most oftentimes you have to increase the amount of varieties you want to grow. But people need to know what they're getting, right? So here's a good example. We were having a hard time selling green leaf during the summertime, and it was labeled green leaf. And everybody was asking for lettuce for hamburgers. This is grilling season. No, we just have green leaf. So, well, makes burgers. They still pass. So one week I said, you don't forget this. I'm going to call this stuff burger lettuce. So I changed the name, put burger lettuce on the label, and sold out. To change names and really try to market these products. It's been a game changer.
Then Ray discovered the secret of unit pricing.
What I found is it's not the price per pound that people are looking. It's the price per. Here's a real practical example. Arugula. We don't grow a lot of it. It's not a heavy yielder. And it's not a big, massive seller. Not everybody can eat a lot of it. So we used to sell it by the 1 pound bag. Problem is people just waste it. Even the 3rd pound is a lot. So I don't want to raise prices if I can per unit. So what I did with the arugula is that they were in 3rd-pound bags. So we're going to put 2 ounces in a 48-ounce clamshell and sell that for 5. Just the same price per unit. It's probably all they're going to eat anyways. The rest of it usually gets wasted, and we'll see if it sells. I normally bring 40 of the 3rd-pound bags to Franklin. I took 80 and I sold out. Big change we made this past fall was this market will not buy kale, chard, or bok choy. Bok choy especially, because I plant bok choy in my lettuce spacing. And so I decided to put all that stuff in a stir-fry bag. It exploded. I think I sold 80 bags of that stuff, $10 a pop. It has 2 stems of kale, a stem of chard, 1 stem of celery, 2 leaves of bok choy in there. So that really helped us sell a lot more of our bok choy that was planted as our head lettuce spacing kind of regimen.
Same vegetables, different story. $800 in one morning. One of Ray's biggest insights is when you sell out matters.
Because the problem, if you sell out 2 hours before market day ends, you've lost a lot of future customers. So I'm playing a game every single Saturday. Literally, it's a game. And the game is, how do I keep the product stretching, say, 45 minutes before closing day? Because usually 45 minutes before, it's pretty slow. So I want to extend it. So if I'm selling out 1-pounders, I would rather sell 1/4 pound, just smaller. I'm not going to sell out as fast, but I'm going to keep that product on the shelf a lot longer. Give more people a chance to buy it. I feel bad for the lady who drove 45 minutes away to get my salad mix that sold out. And so I want to capture as many new people as possible before everybody else has spring mix, head lettuce, etc.
Where do you want to be in terms of the price hierarchy? So let's say on lettuce, there's the least expensive lettuce at the market. There's the most expensive on the market. Where do you want to be on that spectrum?
I want to be the most expensive guy there. I came in making sure that I was higher. I was either at or higher than everyone else because I wanted to not be a threat to any vendors. I wanted them to go, hey, I'm glad Ray's here because he's making us look like we have a sale. And so I just try to become friends and try to let those people, hey, I'm on your team. So any questions you have, if you're having a problem, I'll help you. I like to have a mindset of we live in a world of plenty and there's enough to go around for all of us if we're in our lane and doing the best that we can. So we have these little mason jars filled with salads. It's got the dressing in the bottom. It's done in a certified kitchen. It has roasted chickpeas in there and pomegranate and microgreens and some kale. And we sell that for $15. It has an ounce or 2 of greens. And that's going insane. In the summertime, when we make garden salads, people who will not buy our salad mix would buy 5 to 6 of these pre-made garden salads for $15 a piece every single week. Salad dressings. So if you're in the business of salads, upsell them a salad dressing. We put on a salad dressing label, elevate your salads. You're already buying it for a salad anyways. Upsell them a product.
Same lettuce, add convenience, triple the price.
When we went through COVID, we never missed a week. We went hard. We were there for them, told them we weren't going to go anywhere. So I think there's been this level of trust. Okay, these guys, we never miss a day. If it's -2 degrees, we're there. They may not show up. They know that they can count on us to be there every single week, no matter what.
Each change built upon the last. Better packaging led to more sales. More sales justified premium pricing. Premium pricing opened the way for other value-added products.
We were selling 25 heads of lettuce to 400, few pounds of salad mix to, I've never grown enough for it, hundreds of pounds of salad mix.
Here's what $16,000 in lettuce looks like. 400 heads, $5 each. That's $2,000. 300 pounds of salad mix at $10 to $15 per pound, that's $3,500. Prepared salads, stir-fry bags, and specialty mixes, another $3,500. Times 2 markets running simultaneously. Do the math. Ray tested one small change at a time. A new name, a new bag, a creative bundle. What's stopping you from trying just one?
Here is my one principle I look at sales. Sales is warfare. If you're not going to war every single day with sales, you're going to be out of business.
If you enjoyed this video with Ray Tyler, you can watch the free 10-part series on how to grow profitable lettuce on a market farm right here on YouTube. Link below. And if you want to learn more from Ray directly, you can check out his book, How to Grow Lettuce, also linked to in the description below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be nice, be thankful, and do the work.